Surviving.
Not thriving?
Not always.
Second Cup is brought to you by Roswell Park Comprehensive Care Center.
Hello, good morning. I see you, Connie. Connie says I must have been hobbling up the stairs. No, Jordan just didn't want to get the show on the road here.
Actually, no, Katie was just making fun of Ed.
It's true. It's true. Anyway, good morning. Glad you're with us to Second Cup. On Second Cup, it is 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. Lorraine Academy students in Buffalo are learning remotely today because of yet another water main break in the city of Buffalo. And this one forcing them to lose water in the school, which obviously is a concern, and they're not going to be able to be in the building without water. So staffers are going to a different school, Southside Elementary, and then the students are learning remotely. What a day. What a time.
They really just are. We've heard it time and time again. We have aging infrastructure in all of Western New York. We heard it from Buffalo. We heard it in the village of Fredonia has so many water issues.
Oh my
Talk about
gosh,
that
yeah.
a lot. And now the village is, doing a state of emergency so they can try to get some more grant money. And, I think that's probably a good way to try to go. Like, you got to get some of that stuff fixed if it keeps happening.
I was just talking to a woman who called me on my cell phone. And, of course, my phone is always open and available to any of you. You have the number 713-3514. It's there. Use it, abuse it. Hit
Call
me
between
whenever
the
you want.
hours of 9 p.m. and 2 a.m.
Midnight. Yeah. It's funny. If you actually call at 2 a.m., I'll answer, which says a lot. My point, though, what she had to say was kind of interesting. She wondered, why aren't our leaders, or why haven't our leaders been proactive in terms of infrastructure replacement, knowing the aging infrastructure is plaguing us?
Do you want me to answer that in one word?
It's just expensive.
Money.
Right, exactly. But if they're going after grants, You know, why hasn't that been done in the past?
Right, sure. Well, because then, you have to declare the state of emergency. What constitutes a state of emergency? Can you get to that level?
Right.
Beyond that, what are you doing? Taking in tax money, spending tax
Well,
dollars,
and
spending your
hello,
reserves.
that's the other thing. I mean, when was the last time taxes went up in Buffalo? They haven't in years. And, that becomes a problem, especially when we're seeing these things crumbling.
Remember they started the lead pipe thing?
And then
they
stopped
pulled
it?
back? Yeah.
Right. And then tried to do it under cloak and dagger, no less. Crazy. Energy Radio Buffalo, good morning to you. Tonawandas and Amherst had a serious rolling power outage yesterday and last night. Well, I hope it's back on this morning.
Yeah, let us know if you're impacted.
Jason says we definitely have aging infrastructure. We also have historic stuff. That's true. I mean, you dig under all of the asphalt in Buffalo, and in so many cases, you'll find those cobblestone streets.
I know. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And people have still carriage houses. I mean, not many of them are apartments and things like that, but it's so neat. Paul and I love that.
So, what do we want to talk about? What's the matter, Shirley? You bored?
I was going to tell my mom, by the way. Mom,
What?
do you know that Ed, I don't think she saw Second Cup yesterday, but do you know that Ed said my house was stifling over the weekend?
It was warm.
She was like wrapped in a blanket. She's always cold at my house.
Oh my
She
God.
tells me how cold it is all the time.
Look at how cute.
Hi, baby.
Do you know what's funny?
What?
So I was looking at the picture, one of the pictures that we took of Logan and me. I don't think you were in the picture yet,
Get out of here, Mom.
but he and I have very, very similar eyes. And I was like, wow. I mean, his eyes are striking. They are blue. And I was like, whoa.
And my eyes are striking too.
Yeah, exactly. But then I was like, you know what? Paul also has really, really bright blue eyes. So you can tell he's the father.
And that's how you know.
You are not the father.
It actually did make me laugh though, because his middle name was almost Edward, because Paul's dad's name is Edward. But then I'm like, we cannot do this. I will never.
That would have been a
hear
constant
the-
reminder.
I will never hear the end of this if his
So
middle name is
funny.
Edward.
Can you believe he's one?
So cute, you guys. He's so cute.
He really is, and he's so good. I mean, first of all, he's getting so big. Second of all, it was so funny to me when I walked in, I'm like, Logie. And he's like, he looked at me curiously, and then you're like, oh, look, maybe it's better if we do it this way. And
Like,
like,
we stand next to each other,
Right.
Uncle Ed, Uncle Ed, and he's just like, ah.
right, it totally clicked.
Also, like when we play, when we sit down, he's like, okay, this person is a friend.
Yeah.
He's good with that. But oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute, you guys. He's so adorable.
It was a great day.
Enjoyed his cake. Got to hang out.
It was cool that both of you were celebrating birthday on the same day.
Yeah.
Although his a little delayed.
Yeah, we pushed his party back. He wasn't feeling good for a little bit, but it was cute.
Peter, you're welcome.
Thank you.
The
I
lie
was like,
detector
where-
test says
Where
that's
you going?
a lie.
Where are you going with that? Yeah. No.
So
Yeah,
funny.
it was fun, and it's fun to watch you guys play together.
Look what Rachel says.
Thank you. Oh my God, it's so fun to watch. Like people sit down and play with your kids too. It's so funny to watch the different ways they do it. But the baby's really big into this, now. Hands you this, and then he wants it back. And then he hands it to you, and then he wants it. So we do that with everything these days.
My favorite thing is that he's playing with plastic money, and I think that's hysterical because that is such a Katie thing.
It's a little piggy bank, and he can get the money in there, and then he opens it up. My mom says he makes quick withdrawals. He puts it in, pulls it out, puts it in, pulls it. But it's so cute to watch him do.
He's the perfect mix of you and Paul.
He does. He gets a little frustrated when, like it's one of those exact things. You got to get the money in the thing, and he can 90% of the time get it. But if for some reason it's just not working, he tries his other hand. I was watching this last night, and then if it doesn't, he goes, and I was like, ooh, okay.
Mama's rubbing off.
We better work on that a little bit. A little
It's
frustrated.
like looking in a mirror.
Yeah. No, Kimmy's a couple weeks off, 2 weeks off of my birthday, but he wasn't feeling well for his party, so we just pushed it back a little and then celebrated all together.
James says he needs the glasses and tie. He could be a mini Ed. God help him.
Nobody's got that blondish red hair. It's
Oh, yeah. Just like Paul.
so cute.
He's adorable.
Yep.
He actually, I mean, you showed that baby picture with you and your mom.
Oh, yeah, my mom
MB,
showed
I
me a
cannot
picture.
believe how much he looks like Katie as a baby.
Yeah.
I really had no
Yeah.
idea.
She found this one picture and it really does look like him. But then you see some pictures of Paul when he was little too.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Paul's, I guess I have a little wave to my hair too, but like Paul's got a kind of like a curl to it.
Yeah.
And now when his hair dries, it's got this like kind of crazy,
He looks
crazy
like
curl.
your dad to me also. He's just adorable.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. He says ma 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 now.
No.
He hasn't really connected it with me. He says da 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 ma ma ma. He says all that stuff, but he's so cute. Walks around just ma 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 ma.
Well, speaking of moms, how about this? Savannah Guthrie's mom.
Oh my God, this
MIA.
story is just horrifying.
Right?
Yeah, it's
Unbelievable.
Terrible. It's so terrible. Everybody too is like, I mean, we all know who she is. She seems like a lovely person.
Right.
She,
Co-anchor of the Today Show, she and Craig Melvin. I mean, but here in their Arizona home,
yeah.
where she lived and doesn't want to leave in her 80s, is said to have been abducted in the middle of the night over the weekend.
know,
How
horrifying.
insane is that? And who does something like that?
I know, it's such a scary story. So we're thinking of them, hoping the best. Even David Muir last night, he's like,
They led with it last
yeah,
night.
and he's like, and we're for those of us who know Savannah, like what a nice person she is. Like we are thinking of you, like across the way, you know.
And our friends up the street at NBC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, Danielle. It's heartbreaking too. I mean, this woman is in her 80s, 84 years old. She is in sound mind, which is the craziest thing in the entire world. Like, anytime you see these missing person, vulnerable adult alerts
Sometimes
anywhere.
he thinks, right, is there some sort
Cognitive.
of something behind it? Yes.
Right.
This is so sad.
I mean, you think of Savannah too, who, and obviously family comes first anytime something happens like this, when there's a tragedy, when something affects the family, right? Like we're humans first. But you think of what she's doing in her career, as anchor of the Today Show. And,
I know.
we are everyone is vulnerable, right? Like you think that these people are inhuman, I guess, or are larger than life. They're not human beings, right? Like we think of them as celebrities sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just everyone. It could happen to anyone, I suppose.
It's so sad.
Yeah. Kim, I can't imagine what they're going through. Just awful. Linda's so sad. She needs to get by daily. Yeah. I mean, like, look, consider she was going to the Olympics.
Savannah was.
Yeah.
I know.
Insane.
We're thinking of her, and we'll be following that story.
Okay, Kathy, I'm glad that you mentioned this because, like, I was thinking that same thing too. I mean, look, how many people really don't like me? I get it, and I have questioned this time and time again because when there's something that maybe isn't necessarily popular to report, but is reported on nonetheless, and I feel like that is my job. I'm always concerned for my family. I'm always like, hey, just a heads up, this is coming up and this is coming out, or hey, these are what the comments are saying, and just so you know.
Yeah, it's scary.
I feel, just look over your shoulder.
And we don't know that that's the case here.
Right.
It's a scary thing. Feeling for the family.
Kathy says her poor mom needs medication, no ransom note just taken. We don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy. So insane. But we're thinking of her nonetheless.
I hate to switch gears.
Go for it.
Well, I'll just remind people today, this is probably a good transition, that special election is today. So if you're in the 61st State Senate District, which includes
Buffalo, Amherst,
Grand Island, Tonawondas, that would be the Sean Ryan's former seat. So that special election is today. Polls are open until 9. Just keep that in mind.
Maybe a good reason to get outside today.
Yes.
For nothing else but to vote. Look, we all have this winter doldrum feeling right now. Do you feel it?
No, I've been okay. Well, It was hard. If we've been going through the little baby has, X, Y, and Z's, gets a cold, he gets whatever. And so the stuck in the house is harder, I think, for me than the winter. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm tired of brushing off my car like all the rest of us. But at the same time, I was really looking forward to this weekend because we got to hang out with people. So that was fun for me because
I know you text me 3,000 times.
Did I really?
Don't forget.
Just a reminder. Well, I just said if you wanted to swing by, you live 5 minutes away, and you did.
I did.
Did you have fun?
Yes, of course I did. Yes.
But yeah, so we got out. It's just, I think that if you don't have some play, and that's what I've noticed was the stir craziness because we kind of stayed home because Logie wasn't feeling well for a couple weeks, and then that's when I noticed it. I got to get out of the house.
I feel like
I still walk the dog, so that I think helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
I bundle up and I get out there.
Well, good for you because we don't. We just let her out in the backyard.
Well, I will say we take limited walks when it's really cold, and he wears a jacket too. And we, even if it's just 10 minutes,
yeah, it's something
that he can do. I mean, he's a big guy.
Kathy says another deep freeze this weekend. I'm baking for my sons today. Do we have the 7-day up by any chance? Okay, can you pull that up really quick? I thought I saw it too, and now it just kind of disappeared, right? Okay. Well, anyway, the point is, yeah, another deep freeze coming toward the end of the week with some more snow on the way. And
Just tired of that.
Yeah,
Friday. 2 to 4 inches of snow.
yes, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but when you think about like how much we've already had,
It's enough to be annoying.
yeah. And we saw the sun yesterday for the first time in God knows how long, so that was thrilling.
Oh my God. I did walk out into the living room, and of all the places he could lay, the dog was directly in the sun.
Right.
Not on the comfy chair, not on his pillows, whatever. He
Even
was
they feel it.
in the sun. Yep.
Mark, I'm back in town for 2 days, have a doctor appointment, then going back to New Orleans. Good for you. Good for you.
Sorrel boots, Julie McCoy says. I swear by mine.
You know, I don't even think my medicine works that well. I'm like, more Zoloft, please, especially in the winter. Yeah, it's, hey, Sean, good morning to you. About 20 minutes from Savannah's mom's house. Crazy.
Sad. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when you consider the idea that you're in the house all day, you're just sitting on the couch, the weather's cold, it's gray. The sun set yesterday after 5 o'clock. Did you notice that?
No.
Oh, it was bliss. So nice. Diane says, I'm over the snow and cold, barely left the house in the past week.
I had yesterday off, and I was just running around, I feel like.
I understand
I
that.
was doing logistic things yesterday.
Kathy says, my cats were all sunbathing yesterday.
I know. The snow blowers, too. Yes, that is.
I don't mind snow blowing.
Paul, talk to Paul. He's
Though
over it.
I did it out of haste the other day when I probably shouldn't have, like literally days after my surgery.
Yeah, that's not smart.
No, my sister got stuck in the snow. Mm-hmm.
I do a little bit laugh as we have kind of a narrow driveway as it is. And then as we snow blow, it's like, so like when I'm backing out in the morning, it's like a little tight.
I feel like it's also just a good workout. And I guess you're right. It gets you outside. It gets you moving and grooving a little
That's
bit.
how I feel about walking the dog. I strap on those big high boots. I put my huge jacket on, my hat, my all that stuff, and we just go.
All right, Sean. Thanks for rubbing it in. Yeah. While you are cooling your house, we're heating ours.
Lovely. Yeah.
And for so many people around Western New York, the reality is heating has become so expensive.
Yeah. Have you guys gotten recent heating bills? Have you noticed a huge jump? Now, listen, there's 2 factors behind it. Number one is we're seeing some increased costs.
Mhm.
We know that. The companies have said up front, yeah, there are
We're
increased
raising
costs. And, it all goes through like the Public Services Commission. And we know a lot of the times a lot of these are coming. And combine that with this deep freeze. I mean, it's cold. You've probably bumped up your furnace 1 or 2 degrees to feel normal.
Sure, absolutely. 1 or 2 degrees. Please, oh my God, our house yesterday was 74 degrees, and Russ is like, I'm still cold. Okay, we're not turning on the fire.
Oh my God.
No way.
Can you make a fire at your house?
Well, we've got like a gas
Oh,
fireplace.
Did you get the insert thing?
No, we don't, which is unfortunate
you have
because it's like you turn it on and it just stays on. So it rip roars.
You should get the insert.
I know. We should get a lot of things in
My
that
parents
house.
love theirs.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can regulate it with a thermostat, right?
Yeah, I can make a fire like this. Boop.
Right.
It's awesome.
Where is HEAP? Haven't heard a word, and I have propane heating. So HEAP actually is still open for applications, and we've got information about that on WKBW.com. Jordan will put a link in the comments here for us, and we actually made it a point this morning to point out that they are still accepting applications because we know so many people are struggling to pay their bills.
And remember, the HEAP applications got pushed back.
Right.
Because it was the government
The
shutdown.
Right.
Look what Sarah says. Hers have been high. Totally, Sarah. I'm with you. You depend on that low electric bill
Right.
when your gas is high. Because it flips, right? Summer to winter, and we're all
Sure.
kind of used to it. Some people do balance billing.
Is that easier or more cost effective?
In theory, it's like the same, but
Mhm.
you're just
Spreading it out, keeping it level.
It's spreading it out, keeping it level. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we did it when I was young and had 2 girlfriends that I was living with because our one poor girlfriend opened the bill the one day. We still talk about it. She still talks about it. She had tears. There were
Was it
tears.
Bridget?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's pragmatic. That's why.
She knows. And then me and Aaron were not around at the time. Like we were just like out of town, and the poor girl.
Aaron's like, oh, you have to pay for this? Air Bear.
You can tell. No, my friends were out. No, they're so sweet. But yeah, I mean, and we were young. We were probably like 24, and we
God.
got this huge bill, and none of us was making a lot of money at the time. You
No,
know,
of
we were just
course.
like whoopsies. But that was our first. It was like January in an old, beautiful, big
Big, right.
Buffalo apartment.
Exactly. It's tough. Well, and look at what
I
Howard
learned a lesson
says.
really
No
well.
kidding. Howard says, I got my heap over a month ago and used it up already. So, Howard, what are you going to do? What's next? What do you do in that situation?
Yeah, I mean, you can go onto the balance billing if that will spread the cost out for you, lower it for this month. And
I mean, Lauren has a bigger house also.
I love Lauren's house; it's so pretty.
Yeah. Do you know? Well, so it's Lauren moved into their parents' house. It's
That's a great house.
beautiful. I mean, they did so much work to it, but it's. I assume. I obviously. I mean, I don't even have to assume. It's hard to heat. It's hard to cool.
Yeah.
Or expensive to heat and expensive to cool. Stuff like that is not easy. I mean, if you don't have zone heating, I suppose it gets even worse.
Also, sometimes you have to just like do what's not cute. Like for a long time,
Oh,
Paul
sorry,
and
go ahead.
I had up a shower curtain. This was in the summer. We would put not a shower curtain, like a regular curtain, but on a shower curtain
Yeah,
roll
I remember.
in our hallway that we would just shut because it kept the air conditioning air in the living room. Did it look cute? No, it did not. But did it keep the living room cooler? Yes. And then I'd walk in the kitchen like die. But it pragmatic, like you said.
Yes.
My parents have like family room has an overhang kind of. And they put a sheet up there because when they put on their gas fireplace, the heat rises so much.
A sheet like
They block their hallway with a sheet. They'll just put up
a
sheet.
bed sheet?
Yeah,
Oh,
or like
okay.
whatever they have. And just to like keep the warm air in the living room
Huh.
because it rises and goes down the hallway and they're like upstairs become so hot.
Huh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So it's like silly stuff like that, I think.
Okay.
Paula, blankets in the doorways. Mm-hmm.
Howard, that is something. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I asked Howard, what's next? If HEAP is already gone, what do you do?
Right.
He says, withdraw from my 401k, although I don't want to do that, but I refuse to owe money or pay for heat all year long. It's terrible in July to pay for last winter's heat.
And that's what you're doing with balance bill.
Holy cow. Okay, Howard, what, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to age you by any means, and I certainly don't want to have you, reveal a secret, but, is withdrawing from your 401k, I mean, is that going to hurt you? That's scary.
Yeah. Sean says, flip the direction on your ceiling fans.
Yes, that I have heard
Keep
as
the warm air
well.
moving around.
And we were talking, I forget, who were we talking to this morning at 5:15 who said that, they...
Jeanette,
Was it Jeanette?
I think, who said she wasn't
Or
doing it.
Marguerite? We were trying to figure
We were
out some
talking to both of
tips.
them. Oh, that was tips for Marguerite.
Melinda. Okay.
And Jeanette was the one who said she wasn't running her hot tub this winter.
Right. Energy Radio Buffalo says our building in South Buffalo has very poor insulation and heating and cooling bills are through the roof. Nancy, holy cow, my house is reading 78. I'm still under a blanket. Are you
jeez.
nuts? That is a warm summer day.
But she says the wind is brutal. So she's probably got the wind blowing through.
And she has a wood stove, which is why it's so warm in the house.
Sometimes, okay, if you have your thermostat in a specific spot, it can really throw stuff off.
That's
Like,
true.
If it's near the kitchen and the oven's on.
Do you have those like Ecobee thermostats or do you have those digital thermostats in your house?
Have you met my husband? You know he doesn't like that kind of stuff.
Well, everything, our house is like Smart House.
No.
Everything is digital. You know that movie? Of course. Okay.
No,
so-
my house is not going to attack me. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Hello. Alexa's listening to freaking everything in our house. And, right. So our thermostats move around because, to your point, and, the thermostats stay right where they are, but it's
Right.
like the sensors that
the
move
one
around.
near the kitchen,
Right.
if the oven's on, it's 75 in there, but
Exactly.
it's 70 in the other room. Yeah.
Kathy says a thermal door from Amazon or Walmart is great. What is a thermal door? Can we Google that? What is a thermal door? Walmart. They're magnetic insulated door curtains.
No, I've
Oh.
seen those for like the summer.
Me too. Like
And the
when you're-
dog goes in and out of it. You
Yeah.
Know? Mhm.
Oh, but this one has more of like a quilt as
Like
opposed
a
to a
heavy
screen.
duty. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's interesting.
for $25, for $30, if it really worked.
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh,
nice.
that's a great idea. That should be a good whatchamacallit, price tracker.
Making ends meet or a price tracker.
Yeah.
I'd have to try it. I'll have to see if it, Well, Kathy, if you say it works, maybe I'll give you a.
Wow, I didn't even know these things existed. Who knew?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
How do you guys hear about this stuff? Like, is this something that you would
Because
see?
I will say, our back hallway, if that door's left open, it's cold. So I wonder if you put something over there.
Sure.
God, my dog would take that down in 2 seconds. So it's
People have to do whatever is best for them, no doubt. Howard, though, weighing back in, saying it's scary. I've got a PT job right now. I have to wait until 65 and a half, which is next December. Then I can make more money working. However, the caveat is I don't want to work more than I already am, but working may be the answer. I don't want to deplete my backup 401k. Yeah, I know it. That's right. It's a catch-22. Right, and because like the regulations are if you work a certain amount, you might be over, or if you're working too much, you won't get any more money.
yeah, you need to speak to somebody about like the most strategic way to do all of that.
A financial planner. Danielle says our upstairs is so cold, so we have the electric portable fireplace for heat up there.
And Kathy says, "Oh, this is smart." So she was Googling the plastic for the windows, and those thermal curtains popped up.
Wow.
And they were helpful. I bet if I put one, yeah. The
That
one
would
thing
be
that would
smart.
be tough, it would be like, I do love the natural lighting. And I do feel like if I put it into, like the front hallway doorway, I bet that would be better. I bet if you blocked it off, but it would also, you'd lose some of that light. Not a huge deal, but okay.
In that hallway that you already said was dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that I want to paint.
Wow. Who knew about? I am fascinated. Does this actually work? I mean, you can get one for $15.
I never want to get I always go middle of the road.
Yeah.
Like I'm not buying that $70 one. I can
Like
tell
you're
you
buying
that
the
much.
warmer option, not the warmest and not the warm. You're buying
I
warmer.
always read the reviews. How many? 7 reviews on that $15 one.
Where?
Let's scroll up a little.
Okay, this one.
Because look, it's even those have like 20 reviews for a little bit
Where?
more.
Where are you seeing that?
21, 14,
Oh, okay.
7.
Let's look. Let's look at what the reviews are. Can I share my screen here?
This, to be honest with you, this looks exactly like what
you
Paul
had
and I
out.
had up, which
Yeah.
was not a thermal insulated door.
No, it was
I
like
got a curtain.
Yeah.
But they were heavy duty curtain. It's still
Yeah,
my
I'm doing it
bedroom
right
right now. Took the whole thing down. But we just had like curtain I would shut open. And it worked for the air conditioning.
Can you see? Okay. So this is the $15 version. And let's read the reviews here. I would like a ring. I would like a ring. I would like a diamond ring. Am I stupid? Am I unable to find the reviews here? Let's see. Here. Okay, it's got 3.2 stars.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but why can't I see the reviews?
You might have to go down a little.
Keep scrolling.
There you go. Keep going. Keep going. It's usually towards the bottom.
Yeah, I would like a ring. Here we go. It helps to insulate more of an area in my house that is cold. Okay, fine.
What does that one say?
Was looking for a magnetic curtain, not the Velcro.
Oh, well,
Velcro spelled wrong.
that's not fair to give something 1
Yeah.
star
It's
because
because
you
you're an
read it wrong.
idiot?
Because you read it wrong. That's not fair.
Helpful? No, you moron. I
Well,
guess so.
that means other people didn't read it too, yeah.
All right, I don't know why we can't.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
And I'm telling you, if you don't want to spring for this, I got a tension rod and like a material curtain, and I think I got it at like Ollie's or something like that.
Ollie's, good stuff, cheap. Katie's.
And it works.
Oh, okay, here. All right, this is the middle of the road. This is
Okay.
the 35, I think the 27.91. Great bargain. My only issue is with myself. Okay, thank you for admitting it. I should. Oh. Sorry. Okay.
It's okay. You can just read it. We know what they look like now.
My only issue is with myself. I should have done this to my doorways years ago
Uh-huh.
to keep my heating costs down. Wow. Okay. Absolutely love this insulated door curtain. Super easy to install. I bought it for my camper. Oh, that's a good idea.
All right.
Wow. This is practical.
4.5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, people are loving this. Really impressed with this. The price is very reasonable, and the quality is much better than I expected.
I mean, realistically, too, like I have nylon almost kind of curtains, like really light, meshy kind of curtains. And because I like them, they're airy, they're whatever. I like the look. If I put heavy duty curtains on my windows and shut them,
Yeah.
I guarantee it would keep the heat in more.
You know, I noticed that too. Like when you close the blinds or the curtains in the house, like on the windows, that I feel like has helped us a little bit as well
Yeah.
because we've got big old drafty buffalo windows. Just having something
Yeah.
block it a little bit.
Yep.
Just on the west side, we had them closed for a few days straight.
Smart. Well, this brings me to, what's going to be our final topic? So we have about 30 seconds here. Frugal February. So you know how people did no spend January? They said, well, if you did a bad job at that, try Frugal February. And so, but they said, and I like this, don't cut too much at once because then you're just going to splurge.
Sure.
Review how much you spent last month. Let's see where you messed up and try to cut there. Swap out dining out, Edward.
I know.
Check your library. Set up automatic transfers. Try to trim your subscriptions.
Subscriptions, I think, are where a lot of people are spending right now and probably don't even realize it.
I also think the reviewing how much you spent last month, because sometimes if you're like, we spent what on groceries, or we spent what on, you realize if you plan a little bit, you could save.
Russell texted me the other day. He goes, did we actually spend $500 at Wegmans? And I said, we sure did.
Not in one trip.
Yeah. Or it was 300, excuse me. I'm sorry. It wasn't 500.
That's a lot.
300 is still a lot
That is.
for the two of us.
But you're eating super clean right now.
And we wound up buying, I bought like flowers and food for somebody else. And, it was like, that just adds to it's like buying olive oil,
Sure.
So.
Detergent, olive oil, garbage bags.
Oh,
you have to get the garbage
you're
bags,
literally
like,
throwing that money down the
here's
drain.
$20.
Right.
Garbage bags.
Stupid. Anyway.
Those are the worst kind of trips.
Kathy's still waiting for Costco. You and me both, girl.
That's what everybody said. I can't wait to.
It's the best thing in the entire world.
I mean, I've shopped there maybe like once in my life.
Oh, the samples to die for.
It's going to be so busy when it first opens.
Oh, like everything. Oh my God. Can I say this about Western New York? I've lived here long enough that I can say this. Western New York, Western New Yorkers love when something opens.
Please.
Chick-fil-A,
Okay.
Popeyes.
Let me tell you, as a Western New Yorker, what was the original Chick-fil-A Popeyes? Krispy Kreme donuts on the boulevard.
Wendy's.
You should have seen the line when the Krispy
Katie?
Kreme on the boulevard opened.
Russell and I were driving in Amherst the other day. We're like, oh, what's going on here? There's a lot of traffic. And then we're like, oh, that's that new 7 Brew. And then we looked at the line. We're like, holy crap. The line was in the street, down the street.
I'm telling you that the Krispy Kreme closed like a lane of traffic on the boulevard because everybody's waiting to get their hot donuts. Remember, they're coming off the line.
Oh, God.
Not kidding.
Crazy. Anyway, we got to go.
All right.
Have we gone to the new 7 Brew? No, the line was too long. Have a great day.